Yo, what's going on, homies? In today's video, I just want to go over some meme builds that I kind of discovered and have been trying recently and having a lot of fun with. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Our first build, we have Boon, Circle of Depression. We have Boon Dark Theory, Shadow Step, Illumination, which is the new Alan Wake perk, which is kind of booty. And we have Exponential, Boon, Circle of Depression. You can't heal in this boon. Your teammates are gonna go to this boon thinking that they can heal. Joke's on them. They need somebody else to heal them. We have our next one, which is Chemical Trap paired with Champion of Light. You stun a killer with a pallet. You put the Chemical Trap on the pallet, and while they're breaking it with Champion of Light, you blind them, and they're also hindered by 20% along with being hindered from the Chemical Trap. It's really funny to see them extremely slow. They get 70% slower when you do this. And you can pair this with Blast Mine and Residual Manifest. So when you do blind them, you're able to block them from seeing any auras around the map. This is kind of a big thing for killers a lot of the time. They heavily rely on auras to figure out where the gens are and where people are around the map with some of their gen kicking perks, which if they kick the gen, there's Blast Mine, and Blast Mine applies Residual Manifest. So you see where the build's going? It's pretty fun. Oh, and of course you gotta pair it with a Retina Roaster. And then we have one of my friend's builds that I was supposed to make a video on a while back, but I never ended up doing it. But it's basically called the Pebble Struggle build, and you have Pebble with Power Struggle, Pebble, Pebble, Struggle, and then you pair this with Flip Flop and Plot Twist. When I was actually recording this video, I tried out using Chemical Trap and it worked a lot better. This is a build that you want to use with a duo or someone that you know is going to be there for you to like meme with you. I wouldn't recommend this build if you don't want to get bled out, because more than likely it might result in the killer bleeding you out, unfortunately. But with that being said, with Plot Twist, you can down yourself under a pallet, and if your teammate is nearby to delay the killer, Flip Flop will allow you to recover your progression up to the point where you're able to use Power Struggle. And then after you hit the killer with Power Struggle, you place the Chemical Trap on the pallet. When they're breaking the pallet, you throw the pebble at them. Insult to injury, baby. You know, there was one build that I wanted to try. I haven't really been into like head-on builds recently, but with Lucky Star being introduced into the game, I think it's a really cool addition to pair with Inner Strength, because with Inner Strength you can hop into a locker and get healed for 8 seconds. So you can pair Lucky Star with this. When you hop into a locker, you leave no pools of blood and make no grunts of pain for 10 seconds. So you can hop into a locker injured, be quiet, and then get fully healed with Inner Strength. You can hop into a locker quiet with Quick and Quiet. And if you want, if the killer is still searching for you, still searching a bunch of lockers, you can head on them. And then we have one of my personal favorite builds that I've been honestly just creating so many memes with. It's basically the ultimate crouch walking flashlight speed build. And you pair Urban Evasion with the Alan Wake perk, Champion of Light. When you are using your flashlight, you have 50% haste, so you pair 50% haste with Urban Evasion, and you're crouch walking at 150% movement speed. And when you pair Background Player, you break into a sprint at 200% speed. You are insanely fast at just going for flashlight saves and just being a little Tokyo Drift Dwight, just crouch walking by. It is literally the goofiest thing. And our last build that honestly I've been kind of toying around with as of late. It's really an off meta build, and it kind of relies on you getting a stun, but also it kind of allows you to escape the killer and pretty much play undetectable. You have Smash It. It's a pretty off meta choice, but what's cool about Smash It is the exhaustion effect. You can get it back every 20 seconds, which is extremely quick compared to every other exhaustion perk in the game. And when you stun the killer, your pools of blood, grunts of pain, and scratch marks are hidden for 7 seconds. So if you're injured at the time, you can smash at the killer, hit them with parental guidance, and then run off to somewhere where you have a med kit and you can heal yourself completely silent, and the killer's going to lose you. And I haven't even mentioned the best part about this build, Lucky Break. I think Lucky Break is one of the most underrated perks in the game because Lucky Break pretty much allows you to lose the killer at the start of the game. If you get hit off the rip and you're able to break line of sight to maybe throw the killer off a little bit, you can use Bite the Bullet with your med kit and heal yourself back up. Lucky Break, when you get injured, you don't leave pools of blood or scratch marks for 60 seconds, which is cool. And it also has a factor in when you're healing another survivor, you can gain back your Lucky Break throughout the match. So after the 60 seconds of you being injured, if you wanted to gain any more Lucky Break back, you just heal your teammates. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure you guys drop a like on the video. All right. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, homies.